This video will be about Spider-Man movie talk, and that we already know that Spider-Man 2 will have Electro, and will also have the one and only Rhino as villains. And the first film, okay, it had the Lizard as a villain, so that's 3 villains. And even we'll have aspects of the one and only Green Goblin in this film. Okay, so you got the Green Goblin. That equals 4 villains. And so I guess where I'm going with this is that we will finally have the Sinister Six in a future Amazing Spider-Man film, because it was already hinted at in a previous interview that the Sinister Six was mentioned, and I think this equals the very likelihood that the Six will be a reality in a future Spidey movie. Traditional Six will not be in this film. The traditional Six were Dr. Octopus with his mechanical arms. Remember him? I'm not sure if he will be exactly when in a future movie. An original member was the Sandman. I think we could all say after watching Spider-Man 3 that we don't want to see Sandman again in a film. For me, he was never one of the key real villains or heroes you could get behind. So if they replace him, I'm just cool with that. The third member of the original 6 was the Vulture. He was the old guy with the wings. I think the Vulture and the wing aspect would be nice, but they'd probably make him a young guy. Maybe he's in a future film. Have to have, when are they going to realize that one of the best ones that they have is the guy who has spears and weapons and knives, Kraven the Hunter? That's a 4th member of the team. Then also you have the man known as Mysterio. He's the master of the special effects. That was the 5th member of the team on the original comic episodes. And the 6th member of the Sinister Six was Electro, and they were members of the team. To me, I think the Sinister Six in the movies will no doubt be the Green Goblin, Electro, and then you also have the Lizard. That'll be the 3rd one. Possibly the Rhino, 4. So that means you have 2 question marks on who the other 2 villains will be in the Sinister Six film. I would nominate, personally, Kraven the Hunter, because he's just a key character. He's a hunter. He has a ton of weapons. It would really make a nice aspect to the film to have Kraven. Well, how about the Chameleon? He was the guy in the white mask originally, and then he could transform his face later. The Chameleon could be anybody. So if you had those 2 between Kraven and the Chameleon, you really couldn't go wrong. Or even the Vulture. I would nominate him for the 6th slot. The Vulture has definitely a lot of potential. Those 3 are also classic characters who have not been in a Spidey film before. So, it's like, let's see something new in terms of villains. Let's not go back to the past villains all the time, It's time to finally see something, I guess, new. And as for Venom, I think he shouldn't be a member of the Sinister Six. He should have his own film. And I think Carnage, I'm not even sure if this guy will ever make it to film. And if so, it won't be anytime soon. That's another villain who needs his own film. And what of the one and only, also, Goblin Glider himself, the Hobgoblin? That's another villain that He's so similar to the Green Goblin that I'm not sure when they would put this guy in a film or how. So, you know, that's my prediction. Sinister Six versus Spidey will happen one day in a film. Probably by the third or fourth film for sure. It's a little new format I've been trying here. Let me know if you like it. Comment, subscribe if you haven't. And thanks for watching.